No shortage of struggles on this road trip, but they'll try to end it with a W tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Rocket have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Puts it in deep. Kudryav's set stick handling in his own zone. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Great timing to come up with the interception. Moves with the puck to the corner. Takes a shot. Scores! Oh, that has to feel good. Number 1 of the year.
The first one feels great. I mean, just the confidence that you get from it. But most importantly, just the rhythm that you can get in after you get your first. Expect that his next shifts will be outstanding, James. He'll be on his toes. The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James. And he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
No easy feat trying to take over midway through the season here, Cheryl, but they got their first goal with the new head coach.
Well, anytime you come in mid-season, it's a difficult spot to be in, no question about it, James. He didn't have an off-season, and really it's about some patchwork here because there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues with this group that need to be fixed. So he's really just hoping that he can reset the temperature, they buy into his strategies, and they can get their foot in the right direction.
Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Shot! And not much on that one.
Hakanen's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Kidney's gaining momentum. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. I just love this play. It's making something out of nothing, James. Just when you think that you're out of room and you've lost space, you find a way to make it yourself with a last-ditch effort and being relentless on the puck.
Showing their ability to counter-strike in a hurry as they even things up here in the first.
Yeah, it's almost as if once they got down by 1, they started to be a little bit more urgent, knowing that the game wasn't too far off. And it's only the first period, right? So you want to stick with the game plan and make sure they can get it back to level. So they're back at ground zero.
Scooped up along the wall by Willenin. And his straight folds on the shot. Kapanen's moving the puck through his own zone. He's got a step. Easily turned aside by Patera. Takes the feed from his netminder.
Patera has struggled to start the season, but he makes a nice save to start the game right there, and that's going to give him some confidence. Now his defense in front of him, the whole team actually needs to find a way to be better as well if they want to get some wins.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Slides the puck to Rob. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Abbotsford's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come on the attack. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Angles it over to Condana. Shakes off the coverage. Throws it in. Abbotsford's got a hold of it along the wall. The Canucks have it now. Grabbed along the boards by Walker. Here's a chance! And that goes off the post and out.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Loses the coverage there. Fires it on net. That's a textbook save by Kapanen. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked away. Kapanen's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Abbotsford's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Quick shot. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Abbotsford's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Well, here we go. This should be a fun one. Second period underway already. An entertaining game we've got going. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Laval's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
The Canucks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he
scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. This play could have died, James, but instead they find themselves with possession because of the effort that he gets for being hard on the puck. And it's not just retrieval, but then it's having the mindset to attack. And that's exactly what he does off of it, and he winds up with the tally.
The Canucks have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Here's a shot! Just slide to the net. Handles the puck at the point. Makes the save! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Canucks have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. Abbotsford's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. A lot of the time, you got to get net front if you want to get a goal here, James, and perfect timing with hand-eye coordination to be able to redirect that puck, and the goaltender doesn't know where it is, and it finds it back in the net.
Abbotsford's now taking a 2-goal lead here in the second.
That's a huge goal. That's going to give him a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now. That's all it takes to have an impact. They put it in the net. Now they can take a deep breath and go play with creativity.
Yasek's going to play it against the half wall. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Farrell. Takes control of the puck. The Canucks gain control of the puck. From the top of the offensive zone here. Easily turned aside by Kakinen. Solid check to slow it down. Here's a short pass to Farrell. The Rocket have taken over in the neutral zone. Abbotsford's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Quick pass to Wallenen. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it!
Pettersson's been showcasing his passing skills tonight as well as his playmaking abilities. You know, when you have the puck on your stick, you also have to create time and space, so he's doing that as well. And then he's also threading the needle for multiple assists in this game tonight.
The Canucks are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Laval's won the draw. Moves it over to Dauphin. Slides the puck across to Belzile. Look at this. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Rocket have looked out of this one for the most part, but suddenly they're right back into it after that strike.
They're able to cut their deficit in half, and they've stayed the course, James. The ability to be hard on the puck, focus. They're pushing hard to get the equalizer.
Takes a shot. Oh, and either save on a slapper. Laval's got a hold of the puck now. They go on the attack through center. Gets in front of it.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Fires it, they score!
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
The Canucks have extended their lead to 2 here in the second, and I mean, at this rate, they're probably due for more, Cheryl.
They've been dancing out there, James, and they've been manipulating their opponent all over the ice, and they've had a handle on the possession, and they've been getting a lot of opportunities, and it's a reason why they're up by a few goals.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Puck picked up by Wu. From the left side, they gain the zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Abbotsford's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. And they win that neutral zone draw. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Hammers one. Big save by the goaltender. Gets it to the other point. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Here in the late goings of the period, Abbotsford's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Shot off the outside of the post and stays out.
The Canucks are leading in this one, and another one could never hurt, but it's a tough game here. It's tough to put it by the tender, who seems to be in good position because the puck keeps getting rung off the post.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Laval's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
Abbotsford's got it in the neutral zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And there's a blocker stop by Kakkonen. Tees him up. Oh, they do it again. Kakkonen's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Laval's got the win off that draw. Laval's got possession at center. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Patera.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Rips it on net. Makes the save. Cole and Cole under pressure. Taken along the wall by Kapanen. No quick move to sidestep the check. Shot. Gives them nothing in front. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Canucks continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Play resumes as they win the draw. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lead.
After that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. Laval's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace.
Carries it in. Quick feed to Messar. Takes the feed. Denies him!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, it's a quick release shot, James, but it goes off of the inside of the post. Sometimes it redirects out. This time, it redirects in.
The Canucks are all smiles on the bench now here in period number 3, holding down a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been a competitive game, and now they sit in control here with that 2-goal lead, James, in the back half of the third period. Now it's about managing the puck. I expect them to play a little safer, but expect a push from their opponent.
Abbotsford's got the puck along the wall.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Abbotsford's got possession of the puck. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. That goes off a twig. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. The Canucks are back home for the next game as they kick off a homestand, and a few tickets still available for each matchup. We're looking forward to that. Abbotsford's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a stick. Puck grabbed by Farrell. And now it's grabbed by Klurman. Oh, look at this. The Canucks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Kapanen's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Abbotsford's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. The Canucks win it. Takes the feed. Misses the net and will play on.
Well, you work so hard to get these opportunities, and you have to find a way to execute and take advantage of your position on the ice.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Late goings of this period. Abbotsford's got a 2-goal cushion here. They lead at 5-3. The Canucks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Canucks are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Scores! The captain comes through!
Well, this is just a perfectly executed shot, James. As he drops into his butterfly position, he's trying to make himself as big as possible and get his blocker on it. He just can't catch up to it.
The Canucks continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Lavelle's got the puck along the boards. Breakaway! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Canucks in transition at center. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Ratu's been on point tonight. I mean, literally multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
Abbotsford's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Abbotsford's effort was a dominant one. Cheryl, they controlled play in every corner of the game tonight.
They really did. It was like they were playing a game of keep away. Remember those when you were young, James? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they held the puck and they had the work to do with it, but they found a way to create opportunities because they worked hard away from it as well. No one could get it off their stick.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.